The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, Enewtabie here with a third-party Transformers unboxing. This is Fans Toys Sheridan FT-41, their version of a Masterpiece scale Warpath. This is the third mini bot I picked up in the last month or so from Fans Toys. I previously picked up their version of Beachcomber and their version of Brawn. They've been great figures. I've done videos. You can check them out on the channel. But here we are with Warpath. I don't know why I didn't do this guy first and kind of went backwards, but he looks great. He feels great. This is not my typical unboxing. Normally I go straight to the unboxing. You see what I see, but I did take the figure out and just messed around with it a little bit just because I was curious about the paint and the weight. And man, this is an awesome figure. This really is. So they did a great job. And previously, I think Bad Cube had the version War Dog or something like that, but there's no comparison. And there's also I think it's a Victory. Final Victory makes a small version of Warpath as well. He doesn't look too bad, but this one, I think this one really takes the cake. All right, so let's take a look at the packaging. This is the normal Fans Toys FT-41. Nice artwork drawn here on the front. You can see the tank. I guess it's a Sheridan tank. FT-41. We get on the back. You know, the weird thing, I think Beachcomber had the same exact write-up on his box, and you can see in my previous video. But the guy looks cool. He's got nice silver paint here. And, yeah, kablam, boosh, badoom. Sheridan can't help but voicing the enthusiasm. He fires his suppressive main gun in either tank or robot mode. Wow. Nice write-up. Anyway, that's it for the packaging. Not much else to talk about there. Let's get him out of the box and take a look at him. All right, so we get a instruction book and the card, and as usual, that card's pretty nice. Heavy stock. There you go. You can see all that good stuff. Get the directions. This is a nice little book. See, like that. I don't think this is going to be too terrible transformation, but I do remember people talking about the tabs on the back of the leg, so we got to be very careful about that. So, even pointed out. All right, let's take a look at the figure. Let's pull my styrofoam. Here he is. We've got plastic covering him. Did I take this guy out? I thought I did. No, I don't remember. Ooh, we got some oil here. Look at this. See that oil in there? We'll have to wipe them down a little bit, but. And then really the only accessory comes with is the alien mask from that one episode. So that's it for that. Get some of this stuff out of the way. First, you can't tell on video, but this guy is extremely weighty, very heavy, nicely detailed. The paint is kind of a dark burgundy. But man, he is something. This is probably, I think he's a lot heavier than Brawn or Beachcomber. And while we're talking about that, let's bring those guys out. So here's Beachcomber. And here's Brawn. So you can see Warpath is a lot bigger, which I'm fine with that. Him being a tank, I think he was always a little bit bigger, but very nice. Get these guys out of the way. Solid figure, very, very heavy. You can't, a lot of die cast in here. Feels like everything from the, man, feels like, I swear to God, it feels like everything from the waist down is die cast. Gun here on the front. There's the head sculpt. All right, so we've got a single flap here the front, we've got side skirts here, and you can see some of that oil in there. I'm wiping my finger because I don't care. So we got nice knee bend, got ankle articulation, toe up and down. That's probably part of transformation too. We've got upper rotation, arms. Let's see. We got hands. Let's take a look at the hands first. Yeah, that's that standard bent finger single pin that Fans Toys has been doing. Head will look up, down, all around. Good stuff. The arm will rotate around like that. Let's see. I think we gotta stretch his arm out for his elbow bend. There's his elbow bend. And then, do we have a waist rotation? We do. Very tight. We do not have an ab crunch. Oh yeah, we do. We do have an ab crunch. Okay. Look at that. Pretty cool. This guy does it all. Okay. Man, this is a impressive figure. Very, very solid. Here's the back of him. Look at all these silver details. QC31, I've had good luck with 31. So I've had good luck with my Fans Toys figures in general, so can't really complain. Yeah, look at all that. All that detail looks very nice. All right. Let's go through the steps of actually transforming him and get him into tank mode. All right, let's start off here. So on the back of each leg, there's this little tab here. You flip it up, and that basically allows you to bend the leg like this. All right. So next step is this flap here. You want to open it up like that. Spin it around. Go ahead and take this piece and stretch out. Make it flat like that. And this tank tread will rotate around 180 degrees. You can see the best way to do this. Pop that piece back. There you go. All right, so then you look around here and you see there's two pegs right there and there. You take this, just kind of bend that, and that will tab into that, okay? That's forming the bottom of your tank tread. Front leg here, pull this flap down, and then just pull this leg straight out like that. See how that looks? Okay. Let's see how you can do that. So, bottom of this tank tread, there's a piece here, this piece right there. Fold it like that, and you can take the leg and kind of pull it out like that. Then you basically spin the leg here, bring it out like that. All right, once you got these pulled down, there's a tab in here. You're gonna take and just kind of spin this up like that. Treads are gonna interlock. Yeah, it'll come together a little bit better here in a second, but you get the basic. I'm gonna tighten this up, and you'll see how it looks here. Just a second. All right, so tighten that up a little bit better. And that's what one of your tank treads is going to look like. All right, so what you're going to do is rinse, repeat, do it just for the other side. All right, I did the other side, and this is basically what you get. You can see this is starting to become the front side of the tracks, treads on the tank. This side was much easier than this side. Frustrating a little bit with this flap and getting it to tab in, but once you kind of understand the concept, it's not that bad. But woo, that first time is... And this side is still a little, we'll get it there. All right, let's get to the rest. Okay, next thing I'm doing, take this backpack here and just untab, flip it up, come around to the front, and here's the front of the turret. You want to just like lift this up like that. See how this is going? All right. Then on the back here, there's a little flap. Go ahead and open that up. Around to the other side and do the same thing. Flip up like that. Okay. See how this is? All right. This is loosened. Then you're going to just like this whole piece, you're going to lift up and fold it to the back. And then you're going to take the turret, pop it forward like that. And there's a piece here in the center. You're going to lift that back like this. Yeah, it's a lot to it. All right, this piece here that you pulled out from under, you just take it and extend it out like that. All right, then we're gonna spin the turret a little bit and extend this piece down. And take your turret and rotate it here like that. Then this silver piece here is actually gonna come up. It's gonna fold through there so we can get it to go. Come on. Now we gotta angle it a little bit more. There we go. Get it to come around like that. Yeah, quite a bit. All right, so got that folded around now. So we take this piece here and rotate it around 90 degrees to the front. Yeah, it's a job here, guys. Fans Toys doesn't make anything easy, but they make a good looking box. So then you take the head, rotate it around, and fold it in, and there's your canopy. This piece under here is gonna fold down like this. And then there's another fold in this side. If I can get it out. This piece is gonna fold down. All right, I had to use a spudger off screen to fold this piece down. This is what you got. Center piece here in the waist, just grab it here around this section and the bottom section, and you're just gonna give a little bit of movement. See, there's two tabs you can, and you've got a hinge like that, okay? Then next up, you can take this, kind of fold it like this. You're gonna see how this tank is starting to come together. Here's how this is gonna go. So there's a tab right here and a tab right here. And this is just gonna fold into that, and you do that on both sides. It's basically gonna go in like that. All right. So after several minutes of frustration, you too can have your tank assembled like that. So basically, like I said, you're taking these pieces, tabbing it, closing it together. You gotta use a little force, and that's where you're gonna be. This piece right here, you just take and fold it down. It tabs in like that, and kind of closes it up. Now let's go to the arms here. So take this panel and lift up. I'm gonna take and basically just fold the hand in like that. And then rinse, repeat, do it on the other side. All right, let's see, I gotta straighten the hand up here a little bit. Like that, okay? Gonna move the turret, not the turret, the tank treads. Same thing, do that on the other side. Like that. All right, we can get down to the back of the tank. These pieces right here, and they may be a little bit tight. You're gonna fold them in and form this piece right here. For it to look like that, you can go ahead and take the silver piece, rotate it around. And depending on how it's gonna, the arms or whatever Mine were already kind of in the right manner, so you may have to adjust a little bit. Just depends on how it was out of the box. So, yay. Not the easiest thing in the world here, but all right, so this is going to hinge in, and then these are going to tab in, but I'll show you how that works. All right, so I didn't even go through this last piece. Just they fold in, they hinge in like this. This is, I don't know if it's still, these pieces are supposed to tab in. It's not tabbing in. This rear transformation is by far one of the absolute biggest pains I have yet to encounter in a figure. I don't know if I'll even transform it back to robot now. This was so aggravating. I can't believe that they made this so frustrating here at the end. These pieces are supposed to tab in, but they're not, and I really don't give a shit. Sorry, don't really care right now. Frustrated. The turret will go up and down a little bit. It doesn't rotate up. This will extend, or you can keep it short barrel like that. The turret is basically his head like that. So, I mean, it's a good looking tank. It's just the rear transformation is so aggravating. Getting all these little panels to tab in. It's not really panels, just getting this hinge and everything. I don't know. Not a fan of this transformation for sure. Looks great in robot mode. I think it looks pretty good in tank mode, but the transformation is really bad. I mean, not much else you could say about it, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's heavy, beefy, beefy tank here, but man, sometimes you don't have to make things as complicated as they are. Transformation up to this point of it was not bad, but right here trying to get all this rear stuff to tab in, it's so many little hinges. I barely got these pieces falling in, so I'm not really worried about this back piece, not because it's going back to robot mode eventually. So overall though, man, it is really the only choice you really can choose from to get a good masterpiece scale Warpath. I mean, you know, Bad Cube doesn't really compare, and Final Victory, yeah, it might be all right. Maybe I'll pick that guy up and just see how it compares. But there it is. Fans Toys. Warpath. Sheridan. Transformation sucks. Anyway, thanks guys for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Check out the rest of Rejecticons. That's Kato's collection, who hit 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations, you, my friend. Really great milestone for you. I can't wait to get there myself. Also check out Sarda Noonspa 82 and Larkin's Lair as well. They do some great stuff. Check out their channel. Subscribe to them. Subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. I would really appreciate it. That's Enewtabie. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. See you down the road.